This is Stephanie.
This is DURRANI.
And
welcome back to
So today we decided to film the Dash Doll tea. I know you guys have been asking if we're gonna be on Dash Dolls 2, and it's been like maybe four years since we've been off air. And every time I'm on live, they're asking like, oh, is there gonna be Dash Dolls 2? Is there gonna be a Dash Dolls 2? And the answer is no.
A lot of people still ask questions every day, so we kind of want to put rest to rumors, answer all your questions, and just talk.
Yes. So, as we said, the first question, like the ultimate question is,
do you still talk to the other Dash Dolls? And the answer is no.
We only talk to each other.
Yeah.
Since Dash Dolls, me and Stephanie are the only ones. I mean, they still have their own group.
Relationship.
Yeah, their own relationships. But
honestly, all of them, oh my god, did you hear me stutter? Okay. Honestly, all the other girls are friends with each other, and then there's us. We're kind of like the ones that are left out. And I know on the show it made it seem like she bullied me and the other girls were so nice, but the thing is, the other girls really treated me like shit, and the only time they were nice and I was like their little sister was when the cameras were on.
So this is the gag. The gag is so anyways, so reality TV is basically, yeah, like it's kind of like real life but not. So it's like scenarios that are made up. Most of the scenarios were made up. So let's start off with my relationship with my ex. We're not gonna name names, but my ex. And I was not in a serious relationship with him. That was not my first date. That whole scenario, like about us like wanting to get married, that was fake. Me going into the store to wanting, I cried. I did not want to do that scene. About me going into the store with Nazi to try on wedding dresses. Bitch, that dress I would never pick, by the way. I didn't want to get married to him, okay, you guys. And another thing is that I never changed my religion. That is a huge thing that everyone thinks, like, oh, you changed your religion. No, I did not.
She did not change her religion.
I am still Muslim, and I will forever be Muslim. And yeah. Oh, and by the way, everyone thinks my ex-man got me the pink Bentley. He gave it to me and I started paying for it. So yes,
she made the payment.
I made the payment. He gave her. Yeah, it wasn't a surprise, by the way. I already knew I was getting it.
For me, like none of my stuff was really that fake, except for the part that they didn't really talk about what drugs my ex did, so everyone just assumed it was like heroin. No, my ex was not addicted to heroin. He was addicted to Xanax. I don't want to put his business out there, but that's what it was. I know they're both bad, and it's like, I don't know what I'm trying to justify. I just wanted it to like clear that out because a lot of people...
No, they made it seem like he was a heroin addict. Yeah. Oh, another scene that it was fake was like when Stephanie like broke the mirror. The glass.
I didn't break any glasses. Like, I'm not that violent of a person. I didn't watch that episode. It was like really hard for me to watch because I know
I watched it.
I was yelling. I never watched it to this day. Never watched the episode. But
she was yelling on top of her lungs.
Yes.
But it was a lot of things are.
That was a truth. I was going through it, but I did not break any mirrors. Okay, now time for the girls. Okay, one by one. Melody. Oh,
she always belittled us.
Always.
All the time.
We were both in kind of like a crazy relationship at the time, and she always would be like...
Yeah, she'd always judge us.
She would always judge us, and I know the like...
I can't even talk. Basically, she called us weak as fuck.
We were weak.
We were weak, so...
But like, yeah, no, she was really mean. She was really mean. And I remember like she would make a mess at the house that I barely lived in, and then she would just blame me just for fun. And they didn't want Melody to seem like a bad person.
No, they didn't.
They made her look... I mean, I'm not saying she's a bad person. I haven't seen her in 4 years. She's probably a different girl. But at the time, this is who she was.
She thinks she's
and she was really,
the child
really like mean to me. I can't speak for her, but to me, she was very mean, very condescending. Just because I'm younger, people always felt like...
She was super condescending.
She was super condescending, and I feel like the girls felt like they could be condescending to me just because I was younger. Whatever. Nazi and her were actually very close. I don't know what happened between them, but first, quickly, before she starts, I will say what happened between us. Nazi was... I don't know what happened between her and Nazi, but basically they got into it and weren't friends anymore.
We didn't even get into it, but oh yeah,
I don't know what
I
happened,
know.
but basically there was an event at Dash and it was 21 and over, and I was gonna go, but obviously I was not 21, but I was still gonna get my way in. And Nazi DM'd me and literally threatened me and said, I know you're not 21 and I will make sure nobody lets you in. And I did nothing to her, like literally.
She said that.
No, she literally said that.
Bitch, what?
She literally said this to me in DMs, and then when she did that to me, I was like, okay, that's kind of weird and evil, because especially because it was a work event, like I worked there, but she just didn't want me to be there. And to me, that was really mean girl shit. And after that, I was like, oh yeah, she's just like, I can't mess with her.
So me and Nazi, wow, she's crazy, honestly. So me and Nazi had a falling out when Dash Dolls ended, because I was still working at Dash and she just randomly started going off on me like out of nowhere, and she's like, you changed. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm still the same person. I still work with you. Like, I don't know, out of nowhere she's just like, you changed. I'm like, okay. So I wasn't fueling her fire at all. I just stopped responding to her, and it made her even worse. You know, when you ignore people, it makes them even more mad. So she turned everyone against me, and this is why I left Dash, you guys. This is a reason why I left Dash. It's because she was the assistant manager, and the assistant manager, she texted me and she threatened me, and she said that I should watch my back because everyone's gonna beat my ass if I go to work.
Who's next? I don't even remember them. Oh, Taylor. We never really had a falling out with her. She never really liked me, and like she was always kind of like,
I only had a falling out with her. Let me tell you guys, I had a falling out with everyone because of Nazi. Nazi.
See, I never got that close to any of those girls, so I never really had a real falling out. The only time girls were ever mean to me was like because they were insecure. Caroline.
We actually had a relationship with her.
No. My problem with Caroline was Caroline acted like she cared about me and my ex only to get more camera time, and that really bothered me because
she only wanted to hang out with me because of camera time, because I had the most. So she just wanted to leash on to me.
Caroline.
Honestly, she's a really sweet girl.
And let me tell you guys, what we're saying about these girls is not who they are now. It's just like what they were at the time.
Yeah, so we don't know them right now.
We don't know, like literally to me they're strangers, and I will probably never talk to them ever again.
Yeah.
But with Caroline at the time, I just remember being bothered by her because I felt like she only cared for me like on camera. Like literally, like on camera, she's like, I really want to help your boyfriend like get rehab. But she only did it to be on camera and like to look like the hero. And that's the thing with Caroline, like she did a lot of things, like a lot of sob stories just look good on camera. I remember she had this whole like sob story about her going like being taken away and her mom being mean to her, and off camera.
Her mom is amazing.
No, off camera she was so mean to her mom, and if you know me, you know that I'm all about family, and like if you're not nice to your mom, like I cannot with you. And Caroline was so rude to her mom. I remember hanging out with her once and her literally bossing her mom around on the phone being like, send me money now. I knew like this girl is just very like, she just makes things up for camera and like just really wants to be the girl that people feel bad for. So that's why when we went camping and we looked like the bullies to her, it was like ironic because I was like, you guys don't even understand. This girl puts herself in the position of like, whoa me.
There's Malika and Khadija, who were our bosses and honestly,
our mentors.
Yes, but I love them.
I love them. They were sweet. Like Malika and Khadija really on camera, behind camera, treated me like a human, like a little sister.
Like a little sister, yes. They treated us like little sisters.
They never treated me like condescending, which I liked.
Yeah,
they always listened to me.
They always listen and they give great advice. So this is another thing. A lot of people ask us about the Kardashians and do we keep in touch with them? We don't keep in touch with them. They were our bosses, and
at the end of the day, like, you don't really talk to your bosses like that.
So anyways, yes. So
now let's talk shit about each other. I'm just kidding.
Let's recap everything. Basically, there is no Dash Dolls 2.
This is Dash Dolls 2.
Oh yeah. This is Dash Dolls 2. Because there's only 2 of us that are the most important. Everything that we just spoke about was from the past. We don't know what they're like right now.
We do wish all 3 girls, was it 3 or 4?
I don't know.
We wish all those girls that we mentioned in this video the best of luck. We have nothing against them now. We have forgiven and forgotten.
Oh, there is no Dash. Dash closed down.
R.I.P. Dash!
So,
right now, we want to take a moment to say goodbye to one of our dearest friends, Dash.
We'll miss you forever. So anyways, this concludes our video for the night. I hope
Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next Wednesday.
Bye. Whoa.